Welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard where the jungle is. During my live stream, I was talking about fox grapes. Now, the vines are absolutely loaded. Unfortunately, I think the drought has done a very, very bad number on them. Here is a bunch of fox grapes. The stem had dried up at the vine, so I don't think these are going to produce any better. They should be getting bigger than this, but we've been so dry. Now, we had cut these fox grapes back severely last year. They came back with a vengeance this year and went to producing grapes like crazy. Now, like I said, I promised everybody that I would make a video. Sorry, had a mosquito after me. I promised everyone that I was going to make a video about the fox grapes during my live stream. So, I've been busy as can be. Yes, I know, folks, I look rough. This is gardening in the South, or trying to garden in the South. Okay, I'm going to pause it, turn the camera around, take you into the jungle so you can see what fox grapes look like also. Okay, I'm under the canopy of the fox grapes, and you can see, oh, here's a few, but they have dried up because of the drought. I don't know how well you can see it, but it was going to be a bumper crop of fox grapes this year. You can see them all hanging. They're all back here. All the brown that you see pretty much are bunches and bunches of fox grapes that, thanks to the drought, are going to go bad. So, not going to get a harvest of these this year again unless this rain coming will help them. But I doubt it, because a lot of the stems are drying up that attach the clusters to the vines. But this poor black walnut is completely covered with the fox grapes, and we had freed it last year or last fall. But this is how they look. They come from each of the sections. Some of them are pretty, but they're dried up. You can see where they attach to the sections of the vine. Some of these may make it. I'm going to keep an eye on them. But here, this is one of America's native grapes. It is a wild grape. Yes, it is. This is fox grape. You also have possum grape. Possum grapes grow closer to creek banks, streams, rivers. The fox grapes you find farther inland. Let's see, let me try to walk out of here. Watch for big giant spider. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, I try to leave the spider webs alone if possible, because I want them to kill and eat as many bugs as they possibly can. Well, I was going to try to go through here, but poor up the walnut. Poor walnuts, actually trying to produce walnuts, being smothered to death by the grapevine. So this is wonderful. I'm happy to see those walnuts, because most of the walnut trees have dropped almost all of their walnuts. And we're talking about black walnuts here. It's the South. Native walnuts. Okay, here we have a fairly good leaf of the fox grape, which also is related to muscadines, scuppernongs, the native ones, not the scientifically created ones. I'm okay if somebody hand pollinates them, but when they come out of a petri dish or a test tube, I'm not interested. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know, your fox grapes, your possum grape leaves, your fox grape leaves, your muscadine leaves, your scuppernog leaves. You want to find them good and healthy, like this one. Always turn it over. Make sure there's no bugs on the back or anything. If you put 1 or 2 of those leaves into your pickle jar when you're making homemade pickles, it will help keep your pickles crisp. That is an old secret there, and not many people use it anymore. Alright, I'm fixing to fight the jungle. Give me a minute, please. Okay, here's another good look at some of the fox grapes. Let's see. Let's see, I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Now my hands are dirty, I've been working in the dirt. But you want them to get a dark blue. They're fairly bitter, but let me tell you, they make wonderful jelly. They make wonderful juice. And I also like to use them to make an old Cherokee favorite, grape dumplings, which I'm going to have to use store-bought juice. Just look at, see, they're very prolific. Very, very prolific. And like I said, yes, bugs do like them. But if you can grow them where they can thrive without being bothered, they are an amazing, amazing wild native grape of America. But look, see how prolific they are? Just absolutely loaded. If it wouldn't be for this drought and the one we had last year, these would be some amazing grapes. But you can only do so much. Let me see if I can zoom in. There they are. See how pretty they are? That's a fairly good, healthy bunch right there. See how much bigger they are? Now those, later on, I should be able to harvest once they turn the dark blue. It's a bluish purple. Trying to get under here and also keep my eye open for snakes. I see something's done come back here and knocked all my pots over. But you see, uh-oh, let me unzoom. Live time, y'all, live time. But you see just how prolific they can be. And they're beautiful. See, you want that darker color, but not to be wrinkled, because you can see the difference in how small these are compared to those ones up there. I just wanted to bring everyone along and teach you a little bit about wild foraging native grapes. And these are native to North America. And this is one of many reasons that when the Vikings came over, that's why North America was called Vinland, also known as Vineland, because there were so many wild grapes, muscadines, scuppernogs growing everywhere. Everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it has encouraged you to let some of your natives grow. And like I said, we cut this one back a whole lot last year, and it just has grown like crazy. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I am more than happy to answer them. Keep stocking those pantries. Everyone, stay safe, stay sound. Don't you let those people panic you. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. May you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.